Okay, I'm actually trying this lesson for the second time. For some reason, when I did it last time, I couldn't get the eraser to work, and then I couldn't get the pen to work. And so I think my pen is working right now. Let's see if my eraser is working. Yep. All right, good. All right, so I'm going to say everything I just said all over again. Today we are dividing with decimals in our problem. But so far today, our decimal will only be in our dividend. It's going to be on the inside. So there's really nothing we have to do except bring the decimal up into our answer. It gets a little trickier once the decimal is in your divisor, but it's not real tricky. You guys will have no problems with it whatsoever. All right, so let me erase it all and show you what to do. So in A, you have $39.76, and it is divided by 7. I'm just going to simply show you what you need to do. You can do a couple of these on your own, and I think you'll get it. All you have to do is make sure when you put your answer up here that your decimal is right here, right above where it was in the dividend, okay? That's all you have to do. So now you have 39 divided by 7. That would be 5. Go ahead and do it with me. And we can just bring down the 7. We don't have to worry about the decimal down here. 7 into 47, that would be 6 times. Notice that 6 is going on the other side of the decimal. I have a remainder of 5. I'm going to bring down the 6. 7 goes into 56 8 times, and that will end our problem. Just remember also, this happens to be money. So $39.76 divided up into groups of 7 would make $5.68 in each group. All right, let's look at B. So in B, I think it is a really good habit before you start your problem to put your decimal up top. Otherwise, sometimes you'll forget about it. And in the world of decimals, if you don't have the decimal in your answer, it's wrong. Okay? 18 would go into 37 twice, because that would be 36. My decimal scooched over a little bit just because my pen's off whack. But your 6 should go right above that. In fact, I'm going to erase it and see if I can move it. See if I can get that decimal over. All right, so now my 6 can go right above the 7. All right, and that's, let me try this again. It's a 2, not a 6. Okay. There we go. All right, 18 times 2 is 36. Remember, you don't have to have that decimal there. Just bring down, pretend like you can, when you divide, just divide even if you didn't have the decimal. And that would be a 1. Okay? Put your dollar sign, because this is money. All right, let me do one more with you. So take that $7.50 in your dividend, bring it right up to the top. And if you want to, you can put your dollar sign right at the beginning. So that way you don't have to worry about forgetting. 42 doesn't go into 7, but it goes into 75, but only once. Twice would be 84. I get 33 and then 336. 4 into 33 would be 8 times. So let's try 8. 42 times 8. 32, 33, and there it is. Perfect. All right, so it's 18 cents. All right. Down here with these are not money, but they're still decimals. So still put your decimal up top. 78 does not go into 74, but it's pretty close. So I have a feeling it would go into 748, maybe 9 times. Let's see what 9 does. It might be too big. 63, and it is 70. Yep, that works. If I do that right, 270, yeah. So this is a 9, and this is 702, 6 and 4, and now I have an 8. 7 into 46. My guess is it's a 6, because 7 times 6 is 42. Let's try it. I probably should have used an estimating number. 42, 46. All right, that worked. 0.96. All right, let's do one more together. Put your decimal right here. No dollar signs because this isn't money. 53 can go into 66 once. Everything else, as you can see, is just normal. That's a 7. 53 into 137, I think only twice will work because that'll be 106. And now we have 318. 50 goes into 300, what? 6 times? All right, it's a 53, not 51. 318 is my answer. All right, so 12.6. Pretty easy, right? Shouldn't have any problems. The story problems, you're probably going to do this in your story problems. I won't do these with you, but I'll show you how you set it up. In the past month of 31 days, 23.56 inches of rain fell. What was the average rainfall per year? So remember, we divide. So I'll just write it right here. It's 23.56 inches total divided by 31 days. And you'll solve that. Make sure you put your decimal right there. Okay. For B, Mr. Blackburn worked 256 days last year and made $30,784. What was his average per day? The reason they put those two decimals here was probably wise because you might have to end up going into the cents. So let me do that one with you. Let me clear this board. We'll do this one together, okay? All right. Make sure you do it with me. And I'm going to start way up high here so I don't run out of space. $30,784 and no cents. And he worked 256 days. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and put the decimal right here. I'm going to put my dollar sign up here because I forgot to put it there, but it is that money. 256 goes into 307 once. I get 51 as a remainder, so now I bring down the 8. 256, that can go in twice because 250 and 250 is 500. And then 6 and 6 is 12. So that would be 500. No. Yeah, and 12. Okay, bring down the 4. Now at this point, 256 doesn't go into 4, right? 64, so put a 0 here. And then bring down another 0. Don't worry about the decimal down here. 256. I'm thinking it still would only go in twice because more might get way too big. When I do my subtraction, I'll know if I was correct. See, I only have 128, which is smaller than 256. Bring down another 0. This point, it ends in 0, so I'm wondering if it's times 5. Because I know that anything times 5 has to end in 5 or 0. And look what I got. So it was 5. So it's $120.25 he averaged per day. All right. Number 4. Boy, that's totally review. I'm just going to let you work on that on your own. I think I have to go back a few pages to get to my 153, so hold on with me. If I remember correctly. There it is. Let's just look for, see? Now there it did it. It's doing it again. Boy, it's not letting me write. And so I don't want to mess up this recording. I'm just going to let it be. I think you're good on your own on all of this anyway. Boy, I wish I could. Let's go down at number 8. Right. The small car's tank held how many liters of gas? So remember, liters are about quarts. Okay. So we usually think of gallons as in, I mean, gas as in gallons. So if you have 4 liters, that would be about a gallon. A little more than a gallon. A liter is about a quart. Okay, it's a little more than a quart. 26 liters, we'll divide that by 4, and I get um, probably be about 6 or 7. If I divide that by 4, I get 6 something. And so that would be a 6, that would be 6. I'm trying to write it. It's not working. I know what I can do. Can I do this? Yeah. There we go. Okay. So this would only be about 1 gallon. This divided by 4 would be like 6 and some gallons. This would be divided by 4 would be 2 gallons. This divided by 4 would be 4 and 19 is 4. That would be 49 gallons. Well, I have a big old minivan, and I can only take about 17 gallons. So if you have a small car, which one seems the most likely to be correct? I'm guessing this one, and I'm not even looking at the answers, but I will in a minute. I could be wrong. I've been wrong once or twice before. Alright. Yep, I was correct. So the giant is how many meters tall? So a meter is a little more than 3 yards. I mean, a yard. So that's it's 39 inches, right? A little more than 3 feet. So if the giant is 2 meters, and he's about 6 feet. Well, my husband's 6 foot tall, and he's not a giant. 1.5 meters would be 3.5 of a 3. It's got to be about 4.5 feet. That's shorter than me. Definitely not a giant. 3.5. So 3 meters would be 9 feet. Plus a half one would be like another 4. That would be about 13 feet. That's pretty tall. 150 meters. That's like a really big giant. So I'm guessing they. What do you think? I'm gonna look. Did you agree with me? He did. So I'm not there to say. So anyway, and one a large candy bar weighing how many grams? Now this is the tricky one. This is the one where I looked up grams. I always forget this one. So I'm Googling it. 1 gram is how many ounces? Okay, so it's about 3/100ths of an ounce. So let's say 20 grams. Well, they have 40. Let's do 40. 40 grams is 1.41 ounces. That's pretty light. I'm thinking a candy bar is like somewhere 4 or 5 ounces. So 80 grams would be almost 3 ounces. 120 grams would be about 4 or 5 ounces. And 1,220 would be about 50 ounces. And that's the size candy bar we all want, right? I'm guessing 120. What do you think? I wish you were here for us to do this together. I'm guessing 120. And now I'm going to look. Oh, I'm wrong. Wow. Let me look it up again. I'm going to type in 1,200 grams. I'm really bad with these. 42 ounces? Oh, she wanted a large candy bar. Well, that must be a really large candy bar. Because, yeah, 4-ounce candy bar. I guess. It must be a really big candy bar. So they have 1,200. The temperature was how many degrees Celsius on a hot day? Now this one is really hard for us. So let me see if I can find Celsius on this thing I'm doing. Nope. I mean, 20 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit. Let's see here. So 20 degrees is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to change this to 30. Because no, the next one's 25. That's 73, 77 degrees. So 25 degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius is 77 degrees. 77. I would not call that a really hot day. I call that pretty perfect. Let's try 40. That's 140. That's 104 degrees. That's pretty darn hot. So just out of curiosity, let's see what 90. Oh, 194 degrees. So 194 is not even survivable, probably for us. So I'm guessing 100. That one I got right. 40 degrees Celsius. The perimeter of a pool was how many feet? So if you have a pool and the total is 300, that would be maybe like 30 times 10 feet. That would be doable, don't you think? And 3 would be 3 times 1. That's a pretty dinky pool. 10 would be 2 times 5. That's still a big pool. And 10,000? That'd be a cool pool. But that's like 100. Well, let's see. You have a pool that's 10,000. Let's say it's 100 this way because it's usually shorter on one side, right? And then that would be 100 times be a square pool. So let's make it 10 times 1,000. Boy, my guess is 300. The perimeter. No, I'm sorry. I'm doing it. My brain. It's not working right. So let's try. I'm doing area. I need the perimeter. So perimeter, if it's 300, 100, 100, be 50, and 50. So that would be 300. To me, that looks right. I mean, the other one, these two are obviously way too big. And the other one, if it's 10,000, well, we could say it's 4,000, 4,000 feet, 4,000, that's 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. That's a pretty darn big pool. And I'm thinking, I mean, it could be, but I'm thinking this one. That's my guess. Now, you take your guess. Okay. All right, the rest of them I'll leave you on your own. Have a good day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.